Hold on. Okay. Test, test. DE, you can hear me? Check, check. We good? Yo, yo, yo. Check, check. Hear me? Testing. Okay. Yo, what's good? Okay. You said, wait a minute, chairless and zero. Oh no. No, I started it just so you guys didn't have to wait. But no, we're just waiting on Devin. He said he's on his way. We go from 1 week not having anything to talk about to
having some stuff to talk about. That's putting it lightly.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Your preseason team was I'm not even trying to make fun of y'all. That first drive was good.
I just try to ignore it, but it's like the elephant in the room. It happened.
You can't ignore that. There's no way you're ignoring. Like, no disrespect, but I'm like.
In fairness, I'm not sure if you watched the whole game.
I did.
The O-line play.
Oh, 100%. Yes. Yeah.
Like that nice touchdown pass.
Yeah.
Illegal formation. He's lined up like 3 feet behind where he needs to be.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
And we'll get into it, but this brings me back to:
yeah.
Do you want to put Drake May out there when the offensive line doesn't know where to line up? Yeah, that's not good.
Because Jacoby, he ended up. Well, he came back, but he had that injury crushed. Scare. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, do you really want to put your rookie quarterback out there?
That is the Patriots' fault for not putting a better O-line for either one of them.
I agree. And it's crazy too because that's why I thought you guys made those with the draft pick. Y'all were got a lot of people back from last season.
Yeah, well, so they kept Owenu, who was a good lineman.
Right.
They have David Andrews, who's been there for like 10 years, who's the center. But outside of that, it's just kind of like just like plug and play. I mean, they're signing like scrubs from practice squad.
Right.
So
I wanted to say, well, I know it's preseason, but the only thing that stuck out to me, like with you guys, is that it looks so discombobulated.
Yes, well, I feel like it got worse as the preseason games went on.
Correct.
By the third game, there was no congruity. The line was messed up. I'm like, they didn't get it figured out.
So. Right. Yeah, that's why I was like, I can't really say much because it's preseason, but I'm like, this is
the Eagles game looked a lot better than that game.
I mean, we only put up 3 points.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
Here we go. Pass it through.
Amazon driver decided to show up for that later.
No, understandable.
All right, so before we kick things off, DE said Ronnie Nod and baggy jeans, not it. I didn't know it was 2000s were calling. And yo, what's good, Miles? Appreciate you coming back. DE style is going back. It's making a full circle.
We are, yes.
So baggy is back in style.
We went baggy to everything tight to your skin to baggy again.
It's I do have some baggy stuff left, but like it's not the weather for it.
Yeah, no, these are a little lighter. I have like a pair of Carhartt baggy ones that are way too hot.
Yeah, it's not the weather for it. So then without further ado, welcome. Appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of 4th and 0. It is that time. We went from not having anything to talk about to having a lot to talk about.
This is definitely the football episode. I think this is pretty much only football. So.
A tad bit of basketball stuff, just a little
sprinkled
stuff.
in. Okay.
Just some comments that Kevin Garnett said. And the one time I actually agree with what Kevin Garnett said about old era versus new era.
Okay.
And then we'll talk about the Magic Johnson and Anthony Edwards comments as well, because MJ got a little. That man was about to crash out. Not take too kindly to that young brother's words. But without further ado, man, let's kick things off. So today's question: who's gonna have a better record as the Lakers head coach? JJ Redick or Darwin? I thought I posted this one. I swore I thought I posted this one, but I was going through my questions and I didn't. And it's actually a 50-50 split right now.
I'll say JJ. The team hasn't gotten worse. Would you say the team has gotten worse? Well, definitely didn't improve.
It's gotten worse.
And I guess, well, honestly, when something's not improving, it technically does get worse because everyone else is kind of.
The only thing, that team has gotten older.
Yeah.
So
another offseason.
I mean, and it doesn't help that like the main players on that team was just in the Olympics.
Yeah, so they really haven't had a restful offseason.
And those are your two most injury-prone players on that team.
I think Redick will surprise some people. They're not going to go for it, but I think he'll be better than Darwin Ham.
I'll be honest, I'm going to go with Darwin Ham. I'm sorry. I don't think people were saying that he didn't really make any key adjustments. You didn't really have a team to adjust around other than outside of LeBron and Anthony Davis.
That's true.
To be fair,
there wasn't a lot to work with.
Miles, I know he said. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the channel. There's no baseball.
Pocket.
It's like there's really nothing. So I'm channel surfing.
Golf.
The SEC thing was called Out of Pocket. I'm guessing it's breaking down quarterback.
Oh, interesting. Oh, and then we'll talk about that too because apparently they're coming out with a basketball series on Netflix.
Yeah, I did see that.
And
we got to cover the big loss over the weekend.
The wrestling.
No.
GT.
Georgia Tech, FSU.
Oh yeah. I tried to call it. I know I called it, and I was.
I was too quick to dismiss it. I really didn't think they were going to play that bad.
Yeah, neither did I. My fault. When you said loss, I thought somebody left the. I'm just going to.
Are you talking about Sid Vicious? Yeah.
My fault.
Sid Vicious passed away.
So Miles said, "You know why it's a good evening?" He said, "Where am I going with this? It's been 4 days and 3 hours since FSU flew across the country just to get beaten Ireland." And he also said, JJ will have the better first season, but they're going to suck afterwards.
Oh, that's fair.
Dang. We're going to rewatch this New England Washington game.
No.
But
oh, God.
If I had to go with one, I think Darwin Ham. I think he'll have a better record than JJ. But JJ will definitely be a scapegoat for everything that goes left in that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I would feel, if I'm anybody else on that team, I would feel awkward. You got LeBron's son on the team, then you got his best friend as a head coach. This doesn't really smell like a playoff team.
No.
And if it does, someone's really just gonna have to be a scapegoat. I think there's gonna be a lot of arguing. I don't really see how this team's gonna be successful. In my opinion.
I agree with that.
But let's see. So
bring up random topics before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had like a bunch. So pivoting to the starting five. So the Netflix series for the NBA is called Starting Five. It airs on Netflix on October 9th. On the cover, it has LeBron, Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards, Jimmy Butler, and Sabonis, which is, I'm not mad. I just thought it was interesting how they just plopped him in there. Didn't really seemed like
yeah.
fit.
Polar bear in Texas.
Right.
Yeah.
They're doing like a what? It's like the quarterback thing.
Yeah, a little bit. I think.
I'm thinking so.
Like the receiver thing.
Yeah, that's
receivers.
That's
receivers.
Honestly,
receivers and George Kittle.
Yeah, that's honestly that's what I'm thinking. Will it be entertaining? Did they even break down what it was going to be about?
I don't think so.
No.
I just assume it's the same thing.
Pretty much. Another random topic. Well, this is a report that I saw earlier. Deals for Dak Prescott and Michael Parsons aren't any closer after the CeeDee Lamb's deal.
Oh, God.
You kind of got the important one.
Yeah. That's fair. We did talk about it. I mean, they really did take care of the guy that I think kind of helps your franchise the most.
Yeah, take care of the other one, Micah.
Yeah.
Bro said, bump Dak. Bump him, bro, not getting Dak. Another one.
Is he still
there? Ayuk?
Yeah.
He's not, he didn't show up.
Nope. Yeah, this is still ongoing.
And then Trent Williams, which we'll talk about too.
Oh, yeah.
He's not playing. Straight up.
Kill somebody.
Him and Ayuk are probably going to be sitting in the press box like Chris Jones did.
Oh, yeah, and then we got to talk about Jamar Chase showing up in street clothes for 2-3 consecutive days.
He was 30 minutes late today, showed up in street clothes.
Shout out to the coach. He said, I'm going to put my foot in my mouth.
Yeah.
I know he mad, damn it, just sign this. Let's see. So, I guess we'll talk about the basketball stuff, and then we'll get into football.
Before that,
we'll just because it's only.
I was just gonna bring up. You want me to bring up a random topic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's just off the cuff. I did see this today. Logan Paul had MGK on his podcast. Did you see that?
No.
I didn't listen to it.
I want to say I saw a snippet on Instagram.
So the snippet was probably MGK is quoted as saying on the podcast that when he was at SummerSlam visiting when it was in Cleveland,
right,
that he saw Randy Orton. I guess Randy Orton had said something to him or tweeted at him or something a while back. So MGK claims that he was with his boys and he sees Randy Orton and he's like, I saw Randy Orton. And, I'm a new guy, though. I kind of did my yoga. I had to calm down. I wasn't saying anything. He goes, you know what? Screw that. So I went up to him and I said, F you to his face. And he didn't do anything. And they were like, Logan Paul was like, you said that? And he was like, yeah, you were there, bro. Remember you were right behind me. You didn't hear me say that to him? So Randy Orton tweeted and was like, with the Pinocchio emoji, was like, you're lying. And then MGK was like, no, F you, bro. I have text messages to prove you're scared of me and shit. I almost thought it was a storyline, but MGK's not in WWE, so I don't think they would bring him in.
Right.
But I'm like, there's no way this dude said that to Randy Orton and got away with it.
Well, this is the same dude who tried Eminem and
same thing.
In a tank.
Yeah, with the diss, and then it came back and he got killed.
Right. He essentially just ended his own career, so I'm not surprised.
It just blew me away because he said it with a straight face. Too.
Right.
He was like, no, I said F you to his face, and he didn't do anything.
How much you want to bet he got somebody confused off all the substances he take?
He saw some guy in catering and was like,
probably, bro.
Oh, Randy Orton?
I bet he was so lit that day he thought he saw Randy.
He might have. Randy, I'm like, dude.
Because as far as I can, as I remember, I don't remember MGK ever being at a live event.
No, I think he might have hosted one thing. I think he had a thing with Kevin Owens maybe one time. This was years ago, but
when Kevin Owens first came up?
Probably 7 or 8 years ago, yeah. But I'm just it just threw me off. It was just a random snippet that I don't know if anyone's seen it, but there's no way this dude said that to Randy Orton.
Hell no.
Because he's the one dude that some of these dudes can be soft, but Randy Orton would definitely not. He's not letting MGK go to his face and say F you.
Yeah, Randy definitely would have checked his ass. I mean, I'm not surprised coming from MGK. Bro been wilding out after he essentially ended his own career.
He did, yeah.
And
I will give him credit. What was it? Rap Devil? Was that the first disc? It was a good disc.
Yeah, it was.
Kill Shot, killed him. Rap Devil, like the first time I listened to it, I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah,
like, he's kind of getting at him.
No, for real. Because I listened to it, I was like, okay, this is valid.
I was like, all right, yeah, cool.
It's valid.
I was like, he's hitting him, like, yeah. And then Killshot came out.
God.
The cover was just MGK's face with the sniper on. Oh my god, the scope.
And didn't MGK come back with a disc after that? And
I think he tried to, but we don't even know. See, that's what I'm saying. We don't even remember it. It wasn't good enough to even talk about.
I thought he did, and then I was like, this is ass, bro. Like it. Everything you're saying now means nothing because you can't even.
No, God, no. And now he's saying he was talking shit to Randy Orton. I'm like, okay.
Oh, this is the same dude who drank blood at his wedding. So.
Yeah. What can we say? Yeah, you don't know that. Him and Megan Fox had like a blood oath thing where they like drink each other.
Yeah, that's why Megan Fox still looks like she was in
Transformers. Yeah.
There's more than meets the eye.
There's more than meets the eye. Yeah.
100%. Let's see. And that was the only one?
Jesus in the paint.
Jesus in the paint. Bang!
Okay, so I guess this is the comment that got Magic Johnson wanting to crash out on Instagram. He said, they say it's tougher back then than it is now, but I don't think anybody had skill back then. Quote, Michael Jordan was the only one that really had skill. So that's why when we saw Kobe, they were like, oh my God, but now everybody has skill. I hate how everybody be talking in hyperbole and speaking in like I forgot the term. So then Magic Johnson's comments, he said he doesn't really, to respond to what Anthony Edwards said, he said he really can't respond to anybody who hasn't really won a ring. And they brought up the whole ring argument again, and it's like, all right, the ring argument's sort of getting old because it's not really. You're not addressing the point. It's like you can't really say anything until you want a ring, so it completely invalidated it.
Well, I think the statement's just factually wrong.
Right.
It has nothing to do with the ring.
Right.
It's just not. I don't think it's true.
Correct.
Because Magic Johnson was one of the guys that was skilled. Larry Bird was skilled. Mm-hmm. There were players that were skilled. So. I don't know.
But Kevin Garnett actually sat down and hashed out like all the points that Anthony Edwards said. Mm. It was actually it was very legit. So he said that today's guys now could not play in their era because of look at the play styles now.
Yeah.
They're dribbling the ball. Let's see. They're not using the shot clock how it used to be used back in the day. They're not running the same plays. The style is different.
Oh, yeah.
So he's saying that can today's players transition back to how physical it used to be?
I was going to say physicality is like the big one.
Yeah. Because now dudes are getting mad that the game's physical. It's like they want the physicality back.
But then they get mad when it's on them.
Yeah. Right. So it's like, oh, well, that should have been a foul. But it's like we literally watched.
Yeah.
We watched the end of when was it? We saw the end of like the OG's careers. Then it transitioned into the 2000s, but it was still physical basketball.
Yeah.
With all the when power forwards and centers weren't as athletic, but they were still physical.
Yeah.
To the 2010s and 2015s and so on. So they're saying that with that style of play and that level of physicality, guys now, they wouldn't be able to transition well because of, again, like how they ran plays, how they utilized the shot clock. They would actually get benched and coach would cook them for how they used the shot clock, how they ran plays. So I think that was a good comparison, and KG broke it down very well.
Which he was kind of the voice of reason, yeah.
Right.
I'm surprised Magic Johnson just jumped to the ring thing.
Yeah. Well, again, it's always
I'm not going to slander him. I mean, he had some moments,
right? Especially
when he had. I actually was watching a TikTok about it. There was a reporter that had covered it when he came back. I think it was 96, 95, 96 is like last year after the AIDS thing and everything. They had broke it down and told him that he had to kind of know his place because, Nick Van Exel was there. There were some like newer guys that were playing. And then he kind of rubbed people the wrong way because it was like, oh, this is my team again. Mm-hmm. So he's had his moments. I think even like in ownership roles too. I think he's rubbed people the wrong way. So I wouldn't say it's like surprising from him, but he should definitely take the high road. I mean,
Right.
also Ant's been in the league for what, 3 years, 4 years?
Yeah, going on 4.
It's not like he's lost in the finals a couple times. I mean, like he hasn't really had the opportunity to ring. So
Correct.
I don't know.
Rasheed Wallace, he also mentioned that Jordan wasn't that sound defensively as a lot of people are giving him credit for. Because you literally saw him guarding, and he was saying like he was a good defender, but everybody's making him seem like how Scottie Pippen or Dennis Rodman was when they were actual like prime defenders. Like they were literally using their length and their height to their advantage. And Mike, yeah, he was getting steals and blocks, but he was saying like he wasn't
not on the level of that. Yeah,
right. So that really just brought some reality to the conversation. That it's like, okay, I'm thinking that like unless we were there or watching the games, like literally watching these games, I feel like a lot of dudes cannot really make that comparison.
No, I even have. I mean, you could do like the naked eye test and watch clips, but like obviously not like living through it makes it harder. Which is cool. I like talking to like older people that actually saw this stuff live because they give me a different perspective. But, yeah, I mean, we can tell people in 15, 20 years about what we see now and so on and so forth. But yeah, you're right. Huh?
Right.
Oh.
Right.
And then to show the replay now. Yeah.
In the paint, the Cheez-It paint? Oh.
Making the ball away.
Yeah.
And then last point before we continue, I sent the video in the chat, and it was Michael Parsons and CJ Stroud debating the best division in football.
I was looking. I watched it for a little bit. Yeah, I know it wasn't a long video, but I'm like, bro, here he goes.
Right. No, because I was listening to it during work, and then I had to cut it off, but I basically just put it in there so we could revisit it. But essentially, what Michael Parsons was saying that the NFC East was still the best division in football. I'm gonna be honest. This division has not been the best division in football since, I think, I would have to say mid. I'll be real, and this is just me. I think this division fell off after Mike Vick left Philly.
That's yeah.
Because the Eagles we weren't rebuilding, but we were in the Chip Kelly era, which we were very mid. Eli
was still there, but
he ended up going back to the Super Bowl.
Cowboys have always been the regular season Cowboys.
Right. Tony Romo was still there.
The thing is with the Redskins Commanders, they've always been like the weaker link.
Correct.
So it's a toss up, but
I would probably go back as far as to say that maybe like early days when McNabb was still in there.
With you guys?
Yeah. I would probably say that was probably like when the NFC East was like the pinnacle of I mean,
it depends on what you get. I mean, I think if you have 3 perennial playoff teams in your division, you can be in the conversation. So, like, let's say Jaden Daniels comes in this year and the Commanders are good, then you have the Eagles, the Cowboys, and the Commanders. Because obviously the Giants are in the conversation. But, like, let's say the Redskins are still 8-9, then, like, what?
Giant.
Oh, the Giants. Yeah, there's nothing giant about them this year.
Right.
But no, I mean, like I said, I think if you have 3 teams in there, then I think the conversation can be had. But I wouldn't say even on paper that this is the best division.
Oh yeah, 100%. No. He was CJ Stroud was saying AFC North. I would go as far as now to say the AFC South.
I was thinking the South. The North would probably be the one I would go with.
Right.
You have 3 playoff teams there, borderline 4th. Yeah, I think the Steelers can get there. Yeah,
I would say
they all have playoff potential. Yeah,
I would say all of them. I want to say I would have said the AFC East if you guys were up to par.
Yes. even if it was like rookie year Mac Jones, because they were still they were 10-7.
Right.
So then you could go, okay, well then it seems like it was 20 years ago.
No, I'm laughing at that.
What is that, bro?
What?
49ers walking out with the giant.
Oh no, that was sick. Yeah, the Debo would carry out the. Was it Debo or Trent Williams? I don't know, but
they didn't either. There was a dude in the black shirt.
Oh,
He was strength and conditioning coach outside of the ropes.
I would say too. Did you bring up the NFC North?
NFC North, nah.
I would have if they were fully healthy, or like let's say Kirk Cousins would have stayed with the Vikings. I would have been like, okay, that's an argument too.
But then,
because then you got Bears with Caleb,
right? Well, it would have been. It definitely would have been competitive, but then we would have defaulted back to the Kirko in the regular season. So
that's
in
true
all
too,
fairness,
yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, I mean, Kirk being there does give them a chance, but then the season prior when they had the playoff record and got bounced in the first round.
That's true. But see, they're another case of like if Caleb Williams does what he can do,
right?
Then you have the Lions, which are obviously a really good team. The Packers, which are a really good team, and then you could have the Bears. The Vikings are out of it this year. But.
Right. No, I agree. I probably would have elected for the same thing.
Yeah.
But just, that team regardless. But I think it was a good debate. But I'm just like, sometimes I really question where Mike will be coming up with most of his takes. Like, it's good. Cowboys really just boost their heads up like that?
Has to be. I mean, like I said, we don't get the argument. I don't see it, but
I mean,
that division right now has you guys and the Cowboys, and then there's a rookie quarterback with a team that hasn't been successful in a long time, and then there's the Giants.
I mean, it's either been Cowboys, Dallas, and then like every now and again. I think the last time Washington won the division was RG3.
I was gonna say, I think it was early 2010s.
Yeah, that was it. And then other than that, it's been Dallas Eagles. Like when we were like ass, we were like 4-12 or something. Dallas won, and then they got bounced in the first round.
Yeah,
and then we finally came back and.
Typical, yeah.
So that's why I don't even look at this division as the best division in football anymore. It hasn't been for like 4 or 5 years. So I mean, I don't know, maybe team bias or whatever, but nah.
I don't see it.
Let's see. Let me get the stream on my phone.
Also, I know since it just brought up, someone brought up that Trent Williams has a current contract that has 3 years left on it, and he's making like $22 million a year.
Huh.
So he wants more than that.
So he just wants a restructured deal?
He wants more than $22 million a year.
That's interesting.
And he has all that time left on the deal.
And so he's
They should protect themselves and know their worth, but I'm like, you are making enough. You could probably play through this.
Are they just not wanting is the 49ers just not wanting to just that's sort of what I'm getting at.
Because Debo is not a free agent this coming up year?
He will be.
So I'm assuming he's out of the equation.
Correct.
Because then they have to pay him, they have to pay Trent, and then they have to pay Ayuk, and then they have to. Purdy's going to want a contract in like 2 years if he keeps playing like this. Where's the money coming from?
Well, because I know Nick he got the craziest bag as a defensive lineman.
He did. McCaffrey got a boost on his deal, so he's taken care of. But I'm trying to think who else needs to get paid.
I don't know where else the money's allocated towards.
I don't know. Is Fred Warner locked up?
Not too.
I don't think so.
I want to say we covered that.
I think we've gone through the woes of like who do they have to pay, because there's a good chunk. But they need him. I would say they need Trent Williams more than Ayuk, because Purdy's success comes with the amount of time he has to throw.
Correct.
And yes, Ayuk helps him because having a number one weapon is nice. But
hold on, let me look. I want to say Fred did get.
They must have paid him.
Well, he's gonna get into fines.
He is, yeah.
Because he's under contract.
Oh, okay. So he signed a 5-year, $95 million contract on 2021.
Oh.
So 22, 23,
So next year's his
24.
final year of his deal.
Right.
That's a lot of money, though. I'm sure he's fine with it.
So it's a annual value of 19 mil. It also comes with a 12 mil signing bonus and a 27 mil guaranteed bonus. So
he's good.
Yeah.
I don't think they need to worry about him.
12
well,
mil signing.
Look up if you can look up Trent Williams' current deal, because like I said, someone said in one of the things that I saw, he had like 3 years left, and he was making a nice bag anyway.
well, so he signed a 6-year, $138 million contract with 30 million signing bonus and 55 mil guaranteed.
And that was
This was. What the hell is he waiting on?
that's what everyone's like. They're just like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Can't take care of that. I mean,
He signed this in 2021.
that would add up because they said he had 3 years left.
Because he's a free agent in 2027.
He just woke up one morning and was like, "I'm going to cause chaos."
So this year, right now, he's set to make 20 mil. So base is 20 mil. Signing is 6 mil. The restructured contract is like 4 mil. Yo, this man, what? He even got a workout bonus for $100,000?
Huh?
No, for real.
We're working out?
Yeah.
Maybe it was incentivized to get his weight down. I don't know.
What the hell? Yo, there is no reason why he needs to be sitting out. And then the cap hit at 10 mil. I bet you so
Was it backloaded? You think?
I'm thinking so. So between Trent and Fred and McCaffrey and Nick, I'm thinking that's why they're not really signing Debo.
No more money.
No more money.
For real. That's why they let go of the defensive lineman. Because they wanted him to take a pay cut because of all this money going to these dudes. So that's probably why.
They can't. You just can't. There's just not enough to go around.
So and Trent wants more money? Bro, you gotta restructure. I bet you if they restructured that right now, they'd probably get Debo.
I could see that.
I
would honestly though, I'd rather lock up Ayuk to Debo. They all have their quirks, but Debo's been off. He's hurt more. He's a good
slot receiver.
He has a good slot receiver. They run a lot of jet sweeps with him and stuff like that.
Right.
Screen passes. But Ayuk's like that stretch the field, like a deep ball guy. So I'd preferably keep Ayuk to Debo, but they got decisions to make.
I mean, someone's got to Well, I get it. I guess they put themselves in a pickle. I feel like this is the Buffalo Bills contracts all over again.
Yeah.
But Buffalo, they at least let go of everybody.
And the problem with Buffalo, though, is a lot of the guys that let go were just getting paid too much and they were older.
Right.
So the 49ers have people that are currently still valuable, so they need to keep them if they want to keep going to the Super Bowl. But
Trent by himself just got the cap on lock.
Yeah.
And then actually, let me look up Knicks because I know he was
It's worth it though for Trent.
That's what I'm saying. It is.
So
maybe not the whatever he wants now, but
so through 2023 to 2028, Nick Bosa has a 5-year, $170 million deal, 50 mil signing bonus, and 122 mil guaranteed.
Oh, that's a big guarantee.
So that's an annual salary of 34 mil. So, and then I know McCaffrey was what the most paid.
Was it? I think it was like a 2 or 3 year, but it was like 30 something million.
Yeah,
it was
a crazy one. So 62.2 million over the next 4 years.
Is that McCaffrey?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm wrong. Damn.
And then so he has a 24 mil and fully guaranteed money set to earn 16 mil in 2024, and then that number's just going up by 2 mil every year. So I genuinely think they're stuck with big contracts, and that's why
Yeah.
these dudes aren't signing.
Because how do you divvy it? I mean,
Find more money.
they got to print more money for him. I don't know.
So essentially, they wanted. So all right. So actually, that makes sense. I wish we would have did this like 3 weeks ago, so we weren't freaking still talking about this. But it makes sense as to why they're not getting what they want.
It does, because I think they're probably sitting up there like
Right.
John Lynch is having a stroke trying to figure out
100%.
how to navigate all of it. But I mean,
Because it's like, because if they trade them, are they gonna get anything back? Anything decent?
well, because all these people want contracts too,
Correct.
so it's the same thing with like
Correct.
when Hassan Reddick got traded. It's like,
Right.
yes, you're getting him, but you have to pay him.
Right.
The thing I would do with Trent Williams is I would try to sit down and speak with him
Right.
and go, dude, can you give us some time?
Uh-huh.
I would be like, you're already getting paid enough. You got time on your deal.
Right.
Let's pay everyone else. We'll get you paid, all that stuff. But he might be unreasonable. I don't know.
Well,
It's Trent Williams.
It is Trent Williams. Remember that stat we brought up? I think it was
he didn't
yeah,
have a block or he didn't have a sack for like
3 years or something. Yeah.
He's also a very aggressive human being.
Yeah,
Oh,
and he's
I
gigantic. He uses his sound. He uses his size to his strength. Some offensive tackles can be 7 feet tall, but they don't use it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big dude. That's
Right.
like half your line. But
honestly, this makes sense. I hope we don't have to talk about this next.
I know.
But it definitely makes sense.
I kind of do.
Let's just keep time. We'll open it up with every single 49er this year.
It definitely makes sense. And actually, before I forget, let's actually pivot over to college real quick.
Pivot.
So the disaster in Ireland actually was a disaster. Shout out Georgia Tech for getting the job done. I'll be honest with y'all, that was a very winnable game for FSU.
Yeah.
They left the door wide open. Not sure what happened.
Defense was horrible.
Yes.
Horrible defense. Their quarterback, DJ, you need a job, whatever his name is. That's what they kept calling him.
Yeah.
They're like, DJ, you need a job. It's like DJ Yuko.
Yeah.
Yuko Yabi or something. But
was there quarterback last year?
No, he came from the transfer portal. Because they had Jordan Travis last year, and then they had 2
Is he
backups.
still down? How did he leave?
Who? Jordan Travis is practice squad Jets.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he was drafted?
Not practice squad Jets, active roster, but yeah, he was drafted.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he fourth year?
Hmm?
Is he a fourth year?
Jordan Travis?
Yeah.
Yes.
How did that slip through the...
He broke his leg, bro.
No, I remember.
Yeah.
I just don't remember him getting
With a
drafted.
broken leg.
I don't remember
Did
him
he-
getting drafted.
I wonder if he went undrafted.
I don't remember
Hold
that.
on.
Yo, what the fuck?
No, he got drafted for sure. Where did he get drafted? Definitely late round.
Jordan Travis is not a good QB, Miles. And
5th round pick.
oh, that's
He went late.
okay,
Yeah,
that's what.
they're keeping him on IR the whole year.
Got you.
Yeah.
And well, that actually makes sense because that's an assurance policy for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Do you say let's talk about the Little League World Series? I did not pay attention to the
Florida.
World Series.
Shout out to Florida. Yeah.
Florida won.
Oh, Florida won.
Florida won an error.
Nice.
Yeah. Nasty.
Go Lake Mary. Dang, my
Yeah.
fault. Yeah, I was not in the loop.
The kid threw the ball away, and that's how the game ended.
Mm-hmm. Do a red pass first.
Ball went back to the pitcher, right? Did it go to the first baseman or did it go?
No.
I think it was a ground ball that went to the first baseman. No one covered the bag, so he didn't even look. He just grabbed the ball and his back was turned to the bag, and he just immediately starts throwing before he looks, and the ball just didn't go to anywhere. It didn't go. There was no one there. Yeah.
Wow.
Which is technically the second baseman should have come over to cover the bag.
Yeah.
They teach you that in Little League. But yeah, I feel bad for the kid because I mean that's his last memory. Yeah.
Well, that's
Half those kids grow up to be actual MLB players.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been a lot. I mean, there's a pretty good list, I think, of like Little League World Series kids that went to the league.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but
yeah. So shout out Lake Mary.
quite an ending.
Yeah.
With a broken leg.
Quite an ending, but
Oh no.
yeah, that was quite a winnable game for FSU, and FSU fans might have to do a wellness check on y'all week 1.
I got pissed. I didn't send it to you guys, but there was like the Barstool FSU page, which is just like whatever. I thought it was satire until I realized it wasn't, but they were trying to claim that it was jet lag when Georgia Tech traveled the same amount of distance, the same time, with the same. I mean, it.
So it's a copium o'clock then.
I think it's got.
Right.
I'm not saying that's all FSU fans, but that particular page was trying to pitch it that way.
It sounds like every Bills fan and Dolphins fan and Jags fan who travels across overseas and loses to the Chiefs.
Yeah, remember that? That was the same one, yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, I forgot about
One
that.
guy gets a contract, and we have to rank.
Yeah, 88.
It's a slow note. Listen, it's the week before. It's the week before.
I really wish he would have retired that number, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. You're letting the younger generation, just shine in your number, but I mean, you literally made 88.
Mike.
I mean, oh, okay. So they got Dez at second. Who the hell is Drew Pierce?
Roger Staubach.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're talking like 70s. Yeah.
Damn. And then, okay. I was like, ooh. I'm looking like.
I don't want to get controversial, but Ceedee might have already passed Dez. I mean, I'm not saying we forget what Dez did. Dez was a good receiver.
I would say put Ceedee at 2, put Dez at 3.
Yeah.
I mean, but who's more iconic besides Irving? Dez.
Dez, yeah, that's 100%.
True. Throw up the X. I mean, I was mad that I want to throw up the X, but I was like, I hate this.
I know everyone. I would love to have had him on any other team. It just was. I was like, damn.
Bro was burning our corners. Why we have Rasul Douglas on him and nobody switched him? I'm
just let him go. Yeah.
I'm not going down the rabbit hole, but
definitely Michael Irvin.
Oh yeah, he's number 1. Yeah.
Yeah. But there's so I know there were no more practice scuffles, but one thing that I saw, it was a fan scuffle, and I believe this was like gang related with the Raiders and the 49ers.
There was that one, and then there was, I think, one in Denver too. There was a dude that got hit, and he kept his beard upright. Yeah. He got hit, and then he kept the beard upright while he was falling.
He legit got rocked by a dude who looked like Pookie. Bro had a bonnet,
yes,
a grown man bonnet, and he
great white
slumped
beater.
him.
Yeah,
bro hit the ground slowly, but he kept the beer up. And then for some reason, some dude tried to slump him as he was on the ground. I was like, what's wrong with these black people? I can say that. It's coming from me. I can say that. But I'm like, yo, what is good? But
it just was crazy. Yeah, like he got hit, and then he almost got hit again, but he still had the beer in his hand.
Yeah.
Then I think he stood back up, and he was like out of it. And someone grabbed the beer, and they were like, "All right, we're gonna hold this for you."
I should have. I should have known they were on some Black Air Force energy when bro had the bonnet and the white beater.
It was a crazy fit for a football game.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, yo, what the
who's the Raiders coach?
Antonio Pierce?
Does he wear black Air Forces all the time?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he do.
Watch out, man. Watch out.
No, for real. And I was going to say for the other fight, that fight got bloody. The Raiders,
the
49ers. Yeah, the fan. Some fan, he was dead ass looking like it was a wrestling match. And the 49ers dude, he had the bandana in his pocket. Bro was throwing up blood shit. And I was like, bro, you're at a football game. Like, it's not even necessary. And then everybody was like, oh, like, chill. Ain't nobody trying to get his shot up. But yeah, it was pretty gnarly for a football game. But no, I just had to throw that out there. All right, so was there anything else you guys wanted to bring up before we get into football, or?
Phillies are back in the win column. Back on top of baseball.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
Congrats. Shouldn't even wear that stupid hat.
So the Let's see. Football. Well, I guess we'll get the easy one out the way. We'll get the title of the video out the way. The Cowboys finally signed Ceedee to a 4-year, 136. So I guess that makes him the highest paid. It's still Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, second highest.
Second paid non-quarterback. Second
Okay.
highest paid non-quarterback.
Got it. Okay. Let's see.
I will give Jerry a little credit. Maybe I'm giving him too much credit when I say this. He might have given him that contract before everyone else got their contract because it could have got worse. Like Jamar gets paid second highest, and then Ayuk gets paid. He's the third highest, and it's like CD's going to be like, well, I want to jump those two. So he might have saved himself some money.
Right.
It's smart. The first receiver to come off the board, it was smart because now Jamar and Ayuk are going to want that kind of money. So I don't know, but
before we get into other topics and stuff, how do we feel about our teams? I know preseason's over, so thankfully we're going to get into the brain stop working. Week 1 action. Preseason's over. We play on Friday. We got
next Friday. Yeah.
Next Friday. How are we feeling going into the season overall? I may have talked about it, but how do we feel going into it?
Well, I feel very good.
Confident.
100%. Behind Datsun.
Mm-hmm.
You guys. I think
day after. I think it was Thursday, right?
Yeah, it was. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was right after we aired. So my thing is, I typically every season. I'm genuinely excited, but I'm also got my guard up, just because there's always one thing that plagues Philly. It's just always injury.
Yeah.
I saw that Saquon, people were already making jokes, and they were already scared because apparently Saquon got injured in practice. It wasn't that bad, but they were like, "Well, that's what you get with an injury from running back." My biggest concern is injuries when. That's
yeah.
I know someone's gonna get injured. I'm not hoping they get injured, but it's quite impossible in this game. But
God, Mitch.
I think the only storylines you guys really need to follow, obviously, just Jalen Hurts seeing eye to eye with Sirianni. I think they'll be fine, but it's always something to keep an eye on. There's always the little rumblings and murmurs. As long as they're on the same page, I think they'll be fine. But
well, do you genuinely believe that there's something?
I think there's something, but I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be.
Yeah, I don't think there's. New OC, new DC.
I genuinely think that's just Philly media being Philly media.
Like I said, I think it's definitely hyped up. I think there was something that must have happened at some point for them to run with it. I don't think they pulled it out of thin air. But is it that bad? I don't think it's that bad.
Hell of a name for a football player.
Jalen Wright?
Bucky Brooks.
Oh, Bucky Brooks, yeah. The other thing, too, who's your new center? Who's going under center?
Forget his name.
Cam Jurgens?
That's it. He's moving to center.
Yeah.
So obviously to me, that would be the one area of concern. I think everything else seems like it's washed itself out, but you're not replacing Kelsey productivity. You just hope he can do the job.
He was still on that starting O-line, so I'm not worried about him. But I understand, moving from center from snapping to blocking.
It's a different, yeah.
I think this season will be a good starting season for him, since our schedule isn't as difficult as it was last season.
And the offense is loaded more than it was last year, so that helps too.
So. I'm also hoping they got enough snaps together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Especially hearing last week how Jason used to snap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, rifling it. Yeah.
Maybe
it's a different. Yeah.
Used to.
Oh, definitely. From getting that ball at lightning speed versus maybe just a couple seconds off just when you need it.
The time, it's an adjustment period. I think you guys are fine.
Yeah. And just injuries for me again. CJ coming back from his pec injury. Everybody want to talk about Saquon. I'm not worried about Saquon. I'm just worried about when it gets down to crunch time when we need everybody. Will everybody be available?
Yeah.
That's just my own.
I think it's more so for you on the defense because, like, your defense is great, but, like, obviously defense has been the injuries. That's usually where most of them come from. So it seems like for some reason when you guys get injured on defense, no one can step in and replicate, which I know there's a difference. Like, Reed Blankenship's back there getting burnt.
Correct.
Stuff like that.
Right.
Who was Vontae Maddox, I felt like got burned a little bit too. Didn't he have against that Cardinals game? I feel like he got burned a couple times. That stuck out in my head.
Just depends on how the rookie plays.
Yeah, Cooper needs to do well. The other kid you drafted in the first round.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell.
Yeah.
Kenyon, not Kenyon.
No.
Yeah.
That's
Quinyon.
Quinyon Mitchell. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not worried about the rookie corners because the vets have said that they've been doing very
Picking it
well.
up. Yeah.
So I'm not worried about them. We got Devin White back there. The Bulldogs that we drafted are finally coming into their own.
Jalen Carter, obviously. Yeah. Nolan
With
Smith.
the Jets too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Huff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we'll be good. Slade's looking pretty good.
You guys still got that? Oh, what's his name? It's like a fruit. Like it sounds like Brad Berries, like berries or something like that. He's still back there. Still back there for you guys.
Who's your quarterback?
Unfortunately,
I don't know yet.
Yeah, I know. To be determined, brother. To be determined.
Tomorrow!
Unfortunately, he's still back there.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to check. Huh?
You're not gonna store it.
Oh, my quarterback?
No.
Oh, you're talking about Bradbury.
No, he's
Fruit fly.
I think he's gonna start.
From what I remember Sirianni saying, I think he'll start. I believe so. He's gonna be in the rotation a lot.
You better be fourth line or something.
That boy gonna be out there getting cooked with the starters.
At least you guys identified an area of need, and you did draft accordingly.
Right.
The Patriots did not.
Well,
so congratulations to Howie Roseman and the fellas up there.
How are you feeling though?
I don't feel great. Like you guys, you're just gonna keep laughing. I just know. I'm just waiting for laughter.
Because we talked about it. We brought it up in the beginning before Devin got here. But I mean,
I just don't feel great. I just think it's a washed season. But we talked about before you got here. It's like Drake May is clearly miles better than Jacoby Brissett.
Right.
He actually looks good. He looks decent for what he has.
Right.
But Jacoby Brissett within the first two drives gets killed, and that would have happened to Drake May if he was there.
100%.
So it's like, do I even really want him to play? I don't know.
This is. Are you questioning if Gerard Mayo was the better pick? I'm not gonna lie, because now I'm actually starting to look back on everything, and I'm just like, I think he just may have not been the best pick.
The verbal BS that he's been spewing has rubbed me the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about like PR. It's funny, we talked about managing PR, and he's gone backwards since that,
yes.
which was I think was last week.
Yes.
He's like, we'll announce a quarterback, but like he said today, he's like, just know that like the decisions we make sometimes are like better for our team now, but might not be better down the line. And it's like, what does that mean?
Right.
I mean, he just says stuff that's like the first thing that comes to his mind.
So he's not even taking the Bill. He could have definitely took the Bill approach there.
Oh God!
And said, we'll have a quarterback next week.
Yeah. Easily. He could have just shut his mouth.
Yeah, he could have definitely took the Bill approach.
Like it's just hard because it's he talks too much. We had a coach that didn't talk enough, and it was nice. Right. And there could have been a middle ground.
Right.
But I don't know if he's like trying to be the media's friend or like, and maybe if he's there in 4 years, we might get the Bill Belichick, where he's like, I don't want to talk about it. We're moving on. But maybe he's just so like lights bright, like, oh, I'm excited to be the head coach thing. So we just talks. But it's just a mess. They didn't address the O-line. It's a problem when like you draft a quarterback 3rd overall and then you don't have the O-line figured out.
Correct.
And you also don't really have any good weapons for him. And so it's like you got to give him one or the other.
It's almost the Bengals, but you have weapons.
Yes, it's almost the Bengals, but there's no Jamar Chase there, and there's no T. Higgins.
Right.
There's not really anyone for him to like throw the ball to. Patriots defense, they did try. Mm-hmm. They tried Ayuk, and Ayuk didn't want to go. They tried Ridley. Ridley didn't want to go. So it's like it's not like they don't realize they have an issue, but
there's just nothing in the market there to go to New England.
Yeah, it's like, and then anytime a receiver gets released, it's like Donovan Peoples-Jones. They were like, oh, they should sign him. Kadarius Toney, they should sign him. It's like, I'm not trying to sign Walmart rejects, dude.
Right,
Like, we need
right.
like a wide receiver 1 in the room, not some, middle of the road
And
shit.
that was supposed to be Juju too.
We'll talk about him, I guess, too. Jeez. But to answer, no, but it's going to be a last place season. The only thing I can ask is that there's like a stride forward. Like, hopefully there's a rookie receiver that you come forward and he's like, okay, he's good. Or, Drake May plays and he's good. Just hopeful for the next couple of seasons at least. Anything. Give me something to hold on to.
I think we talked about, we did talk about starters. Who was starting last week. Yeah, because then we got in the whole Garner Minshew, Aiden O'Connell. Yeah, okay, we talked about that.
Like it's been going.
Let's see. Yeah, we talked about Bo Nix.
Only starter that got announced today was the Steelers starter.
Who is it?
Oh, Russ. DE, if you were still here, how do you feel that Russ is your starting QB? Would have preferred Fields, or are you okay with Russ? This happened. Did we talk about AJ Terrell? I don't think we
did. Signed?
Yeah.
Extension? I don't think so.
Got a 4-year, $81 million. Yo, that defense better be crazy because they signed their defense to like some crazy bags.
Terrell deserved it. I mean, he's a good cornerback, but they're
a badass team.
They're going for it.
I mean, they definitely got a lot more defense now than they have over the years.
Oh yeah.
Unless you're Patrick Mahomes.
That's true.
As Devin brought it up before, Commanders traded former first-round pick Jahan Dotson to the Eagles. We again finessed them because we gave them a 7th-round pick,
pocket lamp,
and a 3rd.
Yeah.
But I brought this up to Devin.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a great pickup. Is it not a little suspicious that they trade him in the division? Is there something that they don't know or something they know that no one else knows? Like,
I think this is just a typical Washington move. I mean,
it's just a little confusing.
Didn't the Giants make a trade to the Cowboys or vice versa not too long ago?
The Giants made a trade to the Eagles.
That too.
Yeah.
I think it's just
best player on the team.
Yeah. I think I sort of think that, well, not even sort of, they didn't really utilize him well in Washington.
No.
Quote, they didn't really utilize a lot of people that they had. So
quarterback to quarterback to quarterback.
Right.
Yeah.
They got Scary Terry. They got other options. He didn't really stick out too well for them. So they were like, F him. Y'all take him. Y'all use him better than we did.
It just makes you guys a decent amount better. So that's why it's a little surprising because I'm like, your third option being Jahan Dotson's.
Right. Yeah,
it's solid. Good. It's a good start.
He'll be when I thought about it, I'm like, so we got a solidified slot because for whatever reason, our slot wide receivers have been abysmal since Nelson Aguilar. We've never really had a decent slot receiver. Now I think about it, it's always been wide receiver 1 and 2, tight end, or running back. So we've never really had like a really good standout slot. We tried to with Devin, help me out. Has slot receiver who we're talking about.
God, I'm gonna start throwing out names, but they're not gonna be correct.
The speedster we had 2 years ago couldn't catch. I forget his name.
Not Gainwell was a running back.
Yep.
There's
Damn. Bro felt irrelevancy. I can't remember his name. But no, he was on the team.
He had a couple good catches. Yeah,
that was it though.
I know what you're talking about.
Drama crazy Blake.
The little dude.
Yeah.
Short guy.
Slot.
But this would have been like 2021.
No, this was he was on the Super Bowl team.
Oh man.
I remember he ended up getting hurt. He got hurt several times throughout the season. And then but when he came back, he was here and there. He was a speedster, like he could stretch the field. He just was not reliable with the hands.
Not Covey.
No,
because he was a returner for you guys, or he might still be a returner.
Yeah, he's still a returner.
Okay.
I cannot think of. I'm drawing a major blank, but it's like it's there. I just forget his name.
It's kind of a weird name too.
I'm looking up hold on. The 2023 roster, I would assume.
Yes.
Okay.
I think he was even on the team last year too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm drawing a crazy blank.
Oh god, not this game.
Yeah, I'm glad you're looking this up because I honestly drew a blank.
Is he just not showing up here?
Watkins?
Yes.
Quez Watkins.
Quez, thank you.
Oh god, I finally got to it.
Quez. Okay, so yeah, we had Quez.
Would have never got that either. I've been sitting here all night.
Right. He had a lot of upside too, so that's why I was like a little surprised that bro was just not catching jack. But
yeah.
I mean,
he had a couple really good catches.
Only a couple.
Yeah, like 3.
Exactly, because bro
there was one in the back of the end zone. I remember that. I think it was on Monday night.
Yeah.
Over like 3 people.
Was that against the Vikings? Or was it when we played the Texans? Oh, we played like pre-CJ Texans.
Yeah.
Wow. Imagine if we
the Vikings one was last year, I think. So it might have been the Texans one. Because you guys played the Vikings, I think, on Monday last year.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, whenever I think about it, just from like Deshaun Jackson and Jeremy Maclin, and then just that wide receiving core, and then afterward we just always struggled with slot receiver. So Jahan will definitely be a good slot option, and
yes,
we'll definitely stretch the field. So we'll be good. Just so we can keep the news rolling. So I'm pretty sure you guys saw it too, but the NFL will increase the gambling policy education, integrity monitoring efforts following successful offseason. So I'm pretty sure that this is going to be like a mandatory thing.
They have to go through like training for it?
Yeah. When I read that the first time, I was like, this is going to be mandatory.
That makes, yeah.
Because they're definitely not playing around with
Oh no, I wish I could go back in time and tell him he's going to get released. I want to save him, dude. No. My glorious king.
Creed Humphreys agreed to a 4-year, $72 million deal that actually makes him the highest paid center.
Yeah.
I definitely missed that. Bears Douglas Coleman III was immobilized. He was taken off the field on a stretcher after a tackle against the Chiefs, and I believe what was it, like 2, 3, 4 days ago he was released from the hospital.
Oh, good. I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah, so he's good. Colts Anthony Richardson calls up and down performance against the Bengals decent. Do you remember the quarterback that we were talking about? I believe like it was like either last offseason or the offseason after the Super Bowl. He was a Packers quarterback and he broke the game down.
Oh, Kurt.
Yeah.
Oh God. I want to say Ben Kurt, but I don't think that's somewhere in that. He's
right.
Yeah, he does like Madden videos, and he has a career passing yard total of -2.
So
yeah, no strays. I'm just.
So he actually broke down Anthony Richardson's game, and to make a long story short, the Colts may end up struggling this season.
Too early to tell. That interception was disgusting.
He was. It sort of, and someone called it out in the comments too that he was glazing CJ a little bit, which I think so.
Oh,
because he was like CJ would have missed that though. CJ would have missed that though.
CJ.
Yeah, no, for real. But I was like, well, you got to think of it. This is his first live game back since the injury.
Yeah.
You know, we like it. To me, we have to start giving some quarterbacks some grace time.
They don't get it anymore. I feel like
hell no. Oh, you came back on crazy injury. Oh, you injured your throwing shoulder. Oh no, bro, you got to make that throw.
Doesn't work for me. Get out. Yeah.
Rookie of the year.
Exactly. I think. So after watching those videos, I think they'll struggle, but I don't think they'll be as bad. Will they end up falling to the bottom of the division? They could, but I think it'll still be close.
I mean, like I said, I'm not jumping. I don't even want to form an opinion on it, but I mean, it could definitely go tit for tat with Indy and Tennessee.
Right.
3-4, 4-3. I mean, I think the Jaguars are going to surprise some people. The Texans obviously got the division unlocked, but
I'm still not sold on the Jags, and I'm not even trying to hate. No, for real, I'm not even trying to hate. It's just more of the fact that
Jags.
Well, I'm just not sold on their defense.
He's in the paint.
I like Brian Thomas. He's an animal. I think that's going to help them a lot.
Right at corner, but the moves that they need to make, I feel like everyone in that division got better and they stayed the same. Now, getting big game Gabe, look, that's cool. You basically switch out Calvin Ridley, but you don't get the same production value. But at the same time, we don't know that because Gabe hasn't really been having this ball.
The Jaguars, since their inception, though, have done pretty they are the Jags. Like You'll get the AFC Championship game out of Bortles, and god, there he goes. Wish I could tell him he was about to get destroyed. Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. This is the only.
Isn't it a crazy?
I know.
What a crazy time for us to zoom in on this play.
Oh man!
Look at Drake. Here comes. He's hurt. He's hurt. Go.
Oh man!
But yeah, the Jags never string together any kind of consistent success.
Love the pocket awareness.
Oh
yeah.
Love the pocket awareness.
Well, Ceedee gave him all of 2 seconds to make a decision, but
man.
That wasn't even his blind side either, which is crazy.
He looked at him. He pulled. He's with a fake run. He's like, right there, dude. Look up. Look up.
This team was never this funny. When did they get funny? What happened?
Oh man. Oh man. Patriots
shambles.
Oh man, that's
something.
Dumpster fire?
Dumpster fire.
No,
that's a dumpster, but there's no fire in it yet.
Not that bad.
No.
Maybe like a little trash can.
Yeah, we'll get like an industrial trash can, but
a little drum fire.
Oh. Wow, good job. KJ Osborne, one of the big offseason acquisitions.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot because they were like KJ. I was like, yo, they signed him. I totally forgot. Yeah, y'all paid him. Y'all did pay him.
I think it was like a 2-year, like $20 million.
It was a lot for a 2-year deal. I remember that.
Should have caught it.
Maybe use both your hands.
Hey, bro,
maybe.
That's our star right there, Bryce Behringer, our punter. Look at him. What a good punt. I get excited about punts now. Never used to.
Yeah, you know this team trash.
But the punters definitely, yeah.
Like in the Madden games when like the first highest rated
is the
punter. Shout out to the 07 Raiders.
Shane Leckler.
Yeah.
Nasty. Sebastian Janikowski and Shane Leckler.
Bags.
The best special teams combo.
Who's that one Raiders punter?
Talk about Janikowski, the kicker?
No, the punter.
Leckler?
No.
Marquette King?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That dude the aura was just nasty.
Being with the
XFL?
No, didn't he go to the Broncos after?
I think he went to the Broncos. He ended up in the XFL.
Yeah. Did he just get blackballed or?
I think so. I didn't think they liked how he was too much for being a punter. Yeah. I was like, no, we need it because punters are like.
Oh, that's when they were going through their no fun league phase.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
He was getting fined because he would wear like a sleeve,
Right.
or he'd do a celebration after a good
Mhm.
punt. And they were like, no,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Dark time. Yeah,
Dark time, yeah.
That was an interesting time in football.
Long time.
But speaking about Aura, Kadarius Toney has been released.
I don't know about Aura.
Yeah, talking about Aura, all right. That
Talking about shit stank.
y'all think he's gonna get picked up?
Someone will throw him somewhere at practice squad or somewhere. I mean,
I think he'll be on that starting roster.
I don't know who picks him up, but I mean, it's probably going to be like either a team that has a lot of wide receiver depth and they'll just stash him, or it's a team that has like nothing and they'll just pick him up.
Well,
is that like one of the biggest fall offs? He's pretty good.
Well,
and then you fall off that hard.
Fall off is strong because I wouldn't say he was good, but he was never. He would get injured.
I want to say his attitude, and that's the
That never
thing.
helped.
Because it was like Le'Veon Bell went to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think it's just more so he had real bad attitude problems.
He had bad attitude problems from when they got hurt and dropped a lot, and
I think him dropping those passes did not help.
Last year was really his. He rode the high of the Super Bowl, and then he comes back out and just. Yeah.
He talking mad shit, and he came back and stunk up that Lions game.
Yes.
Oh, that was
between him and Valdez-Scantling. It was just like
and then
nasty.
He got injured.
Tony?
No.
MVS?
Yeah, he got injured in the Buffalo game. I was like, damn, bro, can't catch a break, but it's Buffalo. It's Buffalo.
Oh, well, he's playing for Buffalo. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've lost, so they signed MVS and then they signed Chase Claypool,
yep.
Which was just kind of like, let's just scrape around and see what we get. And they,
I mean, but if you sign Claypool, you gotta sign Kadarius.
I could see them thinking about it because they have to. They've had wide receiver injuries. He would be like a third or a fourth.
I mean, where's he gonna go? To Cowboys?
Oh, please.
Jerry, take him.
Actually, no. They fixed the men's with the Giants, and he goes back.
Oh God.
Plot twist.
Dude was nasty at Florida, but not so much anymore.
Well, on the bright side, your man Bill and Pete Carroll could be eligible for the Hall of Fame in 2026 under the new bylaws. So
they didn't change it for them, but they changed it for them.
Well,
just convenient.
Did we talk about Pete going back to USC?
Yeah, we did last week. Yeah.
And shout out to Shady. Shady is elected to go into the Hall of Fame as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Well, still Hall of Fame, damn it. He'll get a bus.
It still counts, yeah.
Okay. But on the bad side, though, Cardinals wide receiver Zay Jones suspended for 5 games for violating a personal conduct policy.
Yeah.
He was. Oh, okay. Wow, they really brought up his DV case in mid-November.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know what it meant, and then I realized it was because of that. I forgot all about it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So this is interesting. So Dougie P says that Mac Jones has played extremely well, but at times reverts to Patriot ways.
He is like a used car salesman right now. He is selling everyone on the dream of who he is. I don't think that's who he is.
And that man is fraudulent as hell.
I really don't want him to fail. Like, if he gets a starting job somewhere, I hope he lights it up because it's going to make the Patriots look worse. But that was a nice catch.
Miles, what you mean? Let's not. I'm just reading what I'm seeing.
I know right now in Jacksonville forums and on Twitter, they're probably bowing down to him. But I promise that the Patriots Mac Jones is in there.
Oh, so he's gonna basically show his true colors.
He has to at some point.
Oh,
nah, he's having fun.
That man is
having fun out there.
Master manipulator, if you will.
Oh, he was out of bounds.
Who was it? You can push that now?
No.
Oh, Miles, since you in here, bro, what's your thoughts on the Jags this season? Because I know I was going off on your team a few days ago, but only because Darian made me. But
if they lose the throwback game, I'm just gonna jump off a bridge.
The Jags throwback game? Yeah. Who is it against?
I don't know. Who came out with that yet?
Oh yeah, I do remember.
It might help.
Cannot lose in those uniforms.
Cannot lose in those uniforms.
Oh, so Shady, he will be inducted into the Eagles Hall of Fame week 9 versus the Jags. But on the other end of news, the Cowboys, right?
That's gonna be the week they wear those uniforms.
Yeah. Hold on. What's so like a throwback, like
The old
yeah,
Prowler.
the Prowler looking Jaguar.
The teal.
The teal gold with the
Brett Taylors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
They put out a video of him.
Yeah.
His 91-yard touchdown.
It's got the same font, same word look, like the
And
gold
babies.
trim around it.
Yeah.
Man,
Brett Taylor.
nasty.
Oh, interesting. Oh, hold on, Miles. You said honestly, bro, wild card at best. I don't think we're gonna be good.
You got no hope.
You got no hope.
I don't know. He might. I just want T-Law. The only thing I ask of T-Law, just be consistent. There's no reason why you need to be letting these games be as bad as they are, and you were way too damn good. It's just consistency that I have an issue with.
I forgot they got Eckler.
Yeah.
Oh God, I didn't forget.
Not a needle mover, but
I mean, it's.
Somebody.
I want to get some.
McNicholas.
What is 5 in a cloud of dust or something?
yeah.
5 yards in a cloud of dust.
Yeah.
Oh God, I just keep getting reminded of just random stuff. He's back from Thailand.
Yeah, bro, that man came back. Oh, I totally forgot.
That's him?
Yeah.
I didn't know they spelled his name with a K.
Yeah.
Kyler bullied that man out of Arizona. As you said, 10-7 maybe if he's consistent. AFC Championship. In that division, or I'm sorry, in that conference, y'all beating the Texans and the Ravens,
and the Chiefs if it comes up.
Y'all got to get past the doggone. Actually, how y'all gonna?
I'll get past Russ.
You're gonna get past dangerous.
I think at that point it'll be Fields, but
So limited. It's limited.
Limited diarrhea.
Oh, you gotta be consistent. What? I don't know, bro. The Tennessee Titans looking stout.
They're looking like they got a shot this year.
They're looking like Titans.
Yeah, they're looking like Titans.
I was gonna say for the Cowboys, in with one cornerback, out with the other. Deron Bland is to undergo foot surgery. He's projected to miss 6 to 8 weeks. Luckily for him, they extended the weeks of the NFL season, so he may come back.
Also, luckily for him, they got Dalvin Cook.
Oh
yes.
Yeah, that one. They definitely needed that signing.
Yeah, that was exactly what they needed. I've never seen so many people hype him up. Did no one watch the games last year?
No.
Yeah.
Did no one pay attention to Jets?
Mm-mm.
Dalvin Cook?
Nope. Or no, we did. Cowboys fans didn't.
That's
They just remember Minnesota.
Yeah, they just started watching.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna get this version back. I'm like, nah, bro.
They went back to FSU and started watching highlights.
Nah, bro.
This kid's got something.
Mm-mm. So Miles said our division last year went from ours to lose to one of the best divisions in football.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, in the league. Young talent going to be around for the longest. Trevor's the oldest quarterback, and he's 27. No, I agree. It's just like, again, like I'm just not sold on your team because my two biggest concerns is defense and quarterback. You have a good quarterback, but why is he letting the door open for y'all to lose the game? And why is he all of a sudden inaccurate? And then your defense. Y'all got some corners, but then I'm just like, who's coming off the edge? You're only
Calais Campbell.
Oh Jesus!
Holy Jesus!
Like the ghost of Calais.
Whatever team he plays for now.
Oh,
where did he go?
Did he was just on.
I just saw not Atlanta.
Is it Atlanta? It might be Atlanta.
Dolphins. Maybe.
Is it Dolphins?
Oh man!
I know he's in the.
Hey Siri.
Maybe the Dolphins.
I'm just kidding. Go away.
It could be the Dolphins.
I think he's at.
Because I just saw.
Mm-hmm.
His jersey. It's the no, but that's from last year. Is that from this year?
I think it might be preseason.
Oh, could be.
Because I know I did see him suit up.
Okay, well there he is with the Falcons, but he's with the Dolphins now. Okay.
Okay. Woo! Shoot.
Wait, no.
Yeah, he's right there. Yeah.
Okay.
But where was he at the? Was he with the Falcons last year?
Yeah, he was last year.
What draft year does that say? Oh my God, 2008.
Yeah, I was about to say
Wait, the U.
that man is hitting Mercedes Lewis numbers at this point.
Vet.
Vet. Yeah.
PTSD vet.
Yo, bro, go start a family.
Those kids are probably in college now.
Facts.
Blaze Cable Jr.
Facts. Oh, you said 24? Oh yeah, I was gonna say y'all have Josh Allen and
Joshua Hines Allen.
Oh, that's thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
That's
Can't get him confused.
Joshua Hines Allen. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
But yeah, outside of him,
That's true. I forgot about him.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
yeah.
Josh Allen.
What's his name?
Josh Allen, second Josh Allen.
Oh, well, that was I get why.
Who was the dude they drafted first overall? Walker.
What's his name?
The Jaguars drafted him first overall. Is it? God, what's his name?
Oh, I think I
Man, today just like today is.
Bueller.
I think I remember.
Is it Is it Tavon? No, it's not Tavon.
Trayvon Walker.
There. Okay. Yeah, I don't think he's done anything that I've seen.
That honestly, that's just my biggest issue with this team. Is just again, y'all just wide receiver. Y'all got a good offense too with Ingram. I mean, because he's almost like a wide receiver in himself, even though he's a tight end. But running game is good too. But it's your quarterback that will get you as far as he can be. Oh, and Trayvon about to have a breakout year.
I hope. I mean, he was drafted. I think he was drafted in the same draft as Sauce Gardner. So obviously he was the first overall pick. But hopefully he breaks out.
Oh, DE, just the man I wanted to. Okay, so you said the Steelers are cooked. You rather it be Russ or Justin, but you prefer Justin. Okay, because that's what I was curious about. If you were
okay with Russ starting.
I mean, I gotta agree with him on that one. But
I don't think it'll take long for Justin to show his face there. But
I really don't think Mike is the type to
switch like that. I mean,
not off. Because no, you talked about it, bro. You talked about it last season.
Oh, there it is.
When it was time to bench
Kenny, and they didn't do it.
No, when it was time
Not
to
Kenny.
bench Matt, and then you and then you were having that whole
Maybe Zappy.
Oh
yeah.
Discussion. Yeah,
he went to Kansas.
He's
City.
ring chasing.
Oh come
that
on.
freaking.
On a practice squad.
Can't. Yeah, that was the first snap. He can't even snap the ball. That's not David Andrews. I'm gonna clarify this.
Bro's ring chasing on the.
He is.
Squad?
He's ring chasing on the practice squad.
That is crazy.
He's gonna win a ring. It's crazy. I'm happy for him. Sure.
Win a ring before Matt.
Yeah. On purpose. Wait till that Instagram post hits.
Yo, bro, about to be talking bad shit.
He's gonna hit him with the. Hey, Zappy, go get me my water. Kermit the Frog, dude.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
Man. Miles, you said you heard a report. You guys Fields was stinking it up. Nah, bro, because 2 weeks ago we was talking about both quarterbacks was stinking it up.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out who was stinkier.
So yeah, they got their work cut out for them, and they got the hardest schedule. That's tough.
Nice little combo.
Man.
Do something.
So we already got injuries. Cardinals defensive lineman Darius Robinson considered to have a multi-week calf injury. He will begin his season on the IR. Hold up! Don't tell me.
What about?
Hold up! I just saw this. Damn. I just saw this man's name today. Oh my God! There's a lot. Okay, never mind. I might have to speed through this because there's so much. Okay. Rams sent linebacker Ernest Jones IV to the Titans. I also did catch when that the Rams also released Boston Scott.
Oh,
Really?
That's what I
Come back.
Help, please.
That's what I saw on the Facebook chat, but I don't know if Oh, fellas, did y'all see what Jared Stidham said in the yo?
Some with the Patriots quarterbacks, dude.
So why did bro just throw his quarterback under the bus?
That was bad. That was not good.
Yo, that was trash.
Just like
that was trash behavior.
Essentially, he came off very aggressive, but it was essentially, I'm a better quarterback. I don't know why this dude's starting. I'm better. He sucks. Essentially.
And it was crazy because the video that I saw, it was bro, why am I drawing a crazy blank?
Okay.
Zach Wilson?
Zach Wilson.
The nicest guy ever.
He was like, yeah, I'll support the quarterback. It was a good decision. He wanted, he was clearly talented, yada, yada. He won a position.
And then Ceedee.
Dead ass threw this man under the bus.
Both of them just, I'm like, I don't get it.
I was like, yo, bro, like, yeah, you played last season, but you had to get through a season. Bro really thinking he's thinking he's the, just like the flag football quarterback, thinking he better than Mahomes.
Another botch snap. Well, it's so you were with you were with the Patriots after Brady left, and they traded you.
Right.
Then you went to the Raiders, who didn't have a quarterback.
Right.
They got rid of you. The Broncos needed a quarterback, and they ended up drafting a quarterback and bringing Zach Wilson in.
Right.
You might be the problem. He's not a great quarterback. He's not a starting quarterback. Right. So, but him being so bitter, I'm like, it threw me off.
I think bro just because he low key, like as you said, bounced around a lot, seeing other QBs.
He's just frustrated. I don't know. I mean,
he's just like, bro, like, why am I not getting a chance to start?
He's had a couple of games where I'm like, okay, this guy's not terrible, but like, yeah, he's not. Bo Nix clearly played better.
Right.
Yeah.
Which good for Zach Wilson. I am actually happy for Zach Wilson because he took the high road. He's just happy to have a job. But I'm surprised Stidham didn't get released or traded today. That was bordering. Yeah.
DE said, shout out to the GOAT Bailey Zappi for getting cut.
Yeah.
Ride the wave, brother. Ride the wave.
Zappy hour.
Oh, this is actually interesting. So, Lonnie Walker the fourth agrees to a 1-year deal with the Celtics.
Who? Like that. I like that.
No, because I just saw something about Brandon Ayuk, and I want to go click on it, and then I saw that.
Was that like recent?
Just now.
Oh, I was gonna say I didn't see it at all today.
No, this is now.
Ooh, what is that?
Lonnie Walker the fourth. He's actually a good.
He was with Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's a good combo guard, bro. Just could not get his footing because teams is not he got drafted to the Spurs. Mm-hmm. He was good with the Spurs. Did a quick stint in LA. Braun said, "Get him out of here." I forgot where he went afterwards, and then now he's with y'all.
I think he was with Brooklyn after.
Oh yeah,
LA. That's what it was. Yeah.
And then he did well in Brooklyn.
Yeah, he was fine in Brooklyn. Yeah, he's very good for what they'll ask out of him.
Yeah,
put him back in the rotation. Yeah.
Actually, now this actually clears up depth a little bit.
It does. That helps a lot.
Yeah. He's a good defender too.
Yeah.
I was also going to read that medically cleared Brandon Ayuk not at 49ers practice. He'll be subjected to fines of $45K a day.
Love it.
So let's see. Lonnie Walker to bandwagon Celtics. Crazy.
Ring chasing.
Let's see. Nick Chubb will start the season on the physically unable to perform list. Will miss the first 4 games. Juju Smith is going back to the Chiefs after being released by the Patriots.
Oh wow!
The NFLPA vetoes the emergency third quarterback rule due to the NFC Championship game. Let's see. Yep, we covered CeeDee Lamb got paid. Titans trading quarterback Malik Willis to Packers in exchange for a 7th round pick. Well, at least
that didn't work.
Yeah.
I don't think he's typically. I don't really think he's that good, but I feel bad how it worked out there because he didn't really get a good shot.
Agreed. Broncos moving on from veteran wide receiver Tim Patrick, and then I believe the Lions ended up signing him.
Yes, they did.
DE said, shout out to Devin for looking like Woody Harrelson and White Men Can't Jump.
Oh, he's going to love that. Yeah.
Let's see. Snead got smoked for Kansas City, so if they ever play, Snead will be on some demon time. Packers cut kicker Anders Carlson after 1 season.
The dude sucks.
Patriots released Bailey Zappi after 2 seasons. Titans released former first-round pick Caleb Farley. Bills released former Olympic gold medalist
Gable Stevenson.
Gable?
Yeah. He was in WWE. They released him, and then he played football, and then they cut him. So he's had a good couple months. Touchdown!
I know.
Cowboys.
Desmond Ridder can't catch a break. Cardinals released quarterback Desmond Ridder.
That DoorDash commercial went triple platinum on Twitter afterwards.
After months after trade, and then Clayton Tune will back up Kyler Murray. As I said before, Davis Tony has been released by the Cardinals. Panthers cut former second-round wide receiver Terrence Marshall after 3 seasons. Let's see. What the hell? Oh, Browns rookie defensive tackle Mike Hall Jr. placed on commissioner's exempt list after domestic violence arrest.
No. Yeah.
Odell Beckham will begin the season on the physically unable to perform list. He'll at least miss the first 4 games. This is who I was trying to think of. Packers placed A.J. Dillon on a season-ending injured reserve due to a neck injury. Somebody needs to check on the Packers.
Well, they got Josh Jacobs, so.
Hey, man. All right, DE. All right, you done crossed the line. Shout out to me, my fit looking like your average sweat on 2K on day 1. This motherfucker called me a brown shirt. Packers still winning the division. Cap. I got Lions. Let's see. Howie Roseman. James Bradbury made roster because he's an Eagle. He's a player Eagles can rely on when it matters. Howie. Head honcho. He said he's a player Eagles, quote, can rely on when called upon.
What are you calling him upon to do, though? I mean, he didn't specify. It's not to play defense, clearly.
You recall Seattle called upon him numerous times on that winning drive.
Every play, almost. Drew Lock burned him.
Y'all almost saw a crash out on stream.
I didn't even see that quote. I would have sent that to you guys right away.
I would have.
Not handled it well. Understandable.
I would have. Okay. Jordan Love, you said, I don't know, man. History. You said history isn't on the Lions. They just clinched the division last year in how many years? Which is true, but I still see the Lions repeating or winning the division.
Yeah.
They could have went farther.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Jared Goff, we might have to. I mean, because I know Ronnie said this last season, but we're gonna have to really.
You know me and Jared Goff.
We're
close.
Really put some respect on bro, because
the dude's been good.
He is not your atypical starting quarterback. Or what is it? What did Cam say? Game manager?
Yeah, he's not a game manager. No, he makes it happen.
Let's see. Robert Saleh not counting out Hassan Reddick playing week 1. He still has plenty of time. No, the hell he doesn't.
Not really. I mean, what? Oh, you guys. He's got what? 8-9 days.
Yeah. Bro's about to get. He's really about to get that tax in a minute. If he.
Well, he technically has. I mean, I don't know if he's going to travel with them, but they're leaving. I'm sure at some point in the next couple of days.
They're gonna force his hand.
Yeah, easily.
They're gonna force his hand. Let's see. So Karen Williams is going to be returning punts now. So
he's the starting running back too. Your starting running backs returning punts. This is Sean McVay too. This is not like.
Hell no.
I am not letting my running back get beat up on every punt return.
I get it. I understand because of the new kickoff thing, but
Punt?
It's punt? He's a punt returner, right? Or just that's not.
Hell no.
Everyone in the comments was like, "What?"
We used to have DJs.
No, Karen Williams.
No, we used to have DJs.
Oh,
that's true, but like also running back to receiver, your running backs can hit on every play pretty much.
Well, Darren Sproles.
But he wasn't your starter though, because he was.
Well, he did.
He would, yeah.
He came after DJ.
Yeah, but he still did the whole return.
Yeah, well, he was like known for that.
Oh yeah, that's
he's
true.
He's still a running back, but he was still more. I
Yeah.
thought he was more known for returning kicks.
Which is true because he did that in Chargers.
Saints too.
Saints as well. Okay,
you just know though if he gets hurt on one of these punt returns.
100%. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Either it pays off and he's like godlike on punt returns, or he's going to get hurt and they're going to. Yeah.
I would say I do get the kickoff.
Yeah, the kickoff's different,
Makes sense.
But yeah, punt returns, it's still a free for all.
D, you said shout out to FSU fans. Y'all suck. Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
How they lost a winnable game, and you said shout out to Pat McAfee for getting absolutely stoned and drunk.
Man,
yeah, he was.
I missed that.
Shirt came off on ESPN. Like shirt came off.
I missed the pregame or the
game day.
Yeah,
because they had Sheamus on there too.
I missed game day, so I literally caught like I came in at like 12 minutes left in the first quarter.
They were like, I don't know. I think it was his podcast. He's like in the background, and they have Nick Saban on.
Uh-huh.
He like grabs a Guinness and just slams it.
I missed that.
You can see it in his eyes. He's like, "Oh, I should not have done that."
Bro was cooked. Yeah, I definitely missed game day.
I missed game day too. I can pull it up.
Oh, really?
ESPN Plus did not have the game or
game day.
Game day. Maybe because it was like a main network thing or something.
As I said, Chiefs signed Bailey Zappi, but I also mentioned this because they got Samaje
P. Ryan. Yeah. Oh, it's a good signing.
Mm-hmm. Will they use him? Probably not.
Yeah.
Because we'll probably see the ghost of.
Is this Jerick McKinnon still there?
Yep.
Edward Hilaire still there?
Yep.
Pacheco's still there, so.
Yep. We'll probably see the ghosts of them for Samaje.
Yeah.
Shout out to Disney for robbing Devin from the game and game day on ESPN.
Bro, I was heated.
I saw clips and it looked like it was cool too. I wasn't trying to watch it, but like it would have been nice for someone that wanted to watch it to pull it up.
Right.
Yeah.
You would pull it up. ESPN Plus.
Jets signing former Vikings first round safety Lewis Kine to the practice squad after he was released.
Oh, nice.
And totally forgot that Allen Robinson is still around. He has been signed to the Lions practice squad.
He just got released by the Giants.
Bro is such a journeyman. I'm like, dog. He's played for
the Jaguars days seem like they were.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Bro's played for almost, damn near almost everything.
I think he's bounced from.
Like,
that's magic.
He was there. The Rams, the Jags, the Giants, Steelers. Yeah, I forgot the Steelers. Oh my god.
Shout out the helmet they gave Ryan though.
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, it was a while ago when he retired. Gave him like a helmet of every team that he played for.
Oh yeah.
That's sick.
A while ago.
You said you should have pulled it up on YouTube. Game day is usually on there.
YouTube for free?
Might be. Yeah, he might live. Yeah. Random tidbit. You guys know Jordan Matthews is still playing. Have you seen any highlights from him? He plays tight end for the tight end now for the Panthers. He caught a touchdown in the preseason. Yeah. Dude's put on weight.
Oh man. Yeah, we gotta
scoot.
We gonna end it on that.
I kept meaning to bring it up and send it to you guys, and I was just like,
that is Jordan Matthews.
The Jordan Matthews.
The Jordan Matthews.
Same guy,
No,
sort
Super
of
Bowl
guy.
team, right? No. Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that he didn't get
He won a chip off of us. Ah,
That was a tight end for the Panthers.
Fell the mid. Oh my God, he wasn't even that good. I mean, he did a lot for Philly. I just didn't fuck with bro.
What is?
He was not by. I was like, yo,
Oh.
why are you on the team, bro?
He played for you guys 2014 to 2016, and then he played in 18 as well.
Mm-hmm.
And he was on our practice squad.
Of course he was.
Before he went back to you guys in 18, I don't know.
He was, because this damn Philly Patriots connection.
He played for you guys 3 different times. That is absolutely
and
insane.
we kept bringing him back, and he kept catching the damn ball.
Stop!
Please.
Stop!
Oh my God.
The DE says, shout out to Malik Nabers, not even playing a game yet and getting unretired number in number 1.
Yeah, they unretired some dude's number.
Already?
I think so, yeah. That name sounds familiar. I think it rings a bell.
You got permission from the family.
I really might crash out one of these days.
I really don't care.
Shout out to Deontay Johnson getting beat out by Jordan Matthews. Did that really happen?
Yeah, I guess he just got released 9 hours ago, but then they re-signed him to the practice squads.
Oh, there he is.
Jordan Matthews.
Hellman's.
Oh, Mr. Mayo.
It's going to be a kick-ass season. I can already tell.
A lot going on already.
Well, we're 1 week away.
We are
0 weeks away for college football.
0 weeks away for college football.
1 week away from NFL.
We'll recap college football next week. Yeah.
Shout out to college football beginning this week. Everybody got their college football fix before the week started in NCAA. So,
we'll get into those games though. Break them down. I haven't either.
Well, this is interesting. Well, DE, since you're here, earlier we gave our overall season preview of our teams. What's your season preview of the Steelers? How you feeling? That might be it.
It'd be close.
George Pickens. Insert George Pickens meme.
Bro, standing with the shicey in front of the TV.
Yep.
Kenny Pickett really messed it up. The Pickens to Pickens would have been a good long-standing combo.
Okay, that dude stinks.
Pickett to Pickens picked off.
Pickett not to Pickens.
Christ.
The Pickett pass was intended for Pickens.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that dude stinks.
Not very good, is he?
I stood up for that man on pod. I might have to wear a dunce cap next week.
Pickett to Pickens pass was picked off.
I was like, oh yeah, that'll be a good signing for Jalen. That'll be a good backup.
He's not good.
I
know.
really stood up for the stinkiest quarterback in the league.
It happens.
That boy Boo Boo. You're a real Greer though.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Man, get him off the practice squad and put
I know.
Pickett's on.
Upper hands. Get him out of there.
And can we address Bradbury? Can we trade him?
Isn't that crazy?
That man, how we stood up for him. I feel betrayed.
I would too.
Boo Boo.
I'd be hurt.
Boo Boo Berry.
That brother can't. Oh my god. Well, you know what? They're gonna have
Lost a shoe.
They about to have CJ on whatever side Bradbury is covering, just so they can help. Not to help the safety, just to help Bradbury.
Get some laces, May. Come on.
God.
Did it stepped on?
No.
Yes, it did.
Oh, it did, yeah.
But I will go ahead. I'll go ahead and close the poll. Our winner for who will have the better record as the Lakers head coach will be JJ Redick.
There we go.
Darvin Ham was always the answer. LA just sucks. I'm sorry, Miles. I'm also waiting for DE if he ever responds. But till then, we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Football is literally here. We got a whole lot to talk about. Oh, so D said, well, they'll probably suck and injury bug will happen throughout the season as well, but I expected Ayuk or a receiver to be acquired, but I quote, the Steelers still haven't finished last since '88.
It's true too. I don't think it'll start this year.
88.
Yeah.
Bears.
Well, I mean, technically there's still time because y'all still have to the, well, I was going to say to the trading deadline, but y'all really aren't that sort of team. Y'all really make all of your, y'all acquire all of your pieces before the season starts. Y'all really don't go out and make any mid-season trades unless your name is Antonio Brown.
Oh.
Or Claypool. Still can't believe we watched that video of Le'Veon Bell and AB asking if they had CTE.
Do I have what?
What's that, man?
Yeah, CTE, man. That is funny. But no, we definitely appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank y'all for tuning in and watching this. Seems like a short pod. No, it's really covered everything. Yeah, we're done with fully done with basketball. We'll still update everybody with more baseball news, but yeah, we're definitely going into the full swing of things with football coming up. So we will definitely have more college to talk about next week. And I'll just be back to
We'll give week one prediction or preview, stuff like that too. Yeah. We'll talk about that. So
back to the full swing of football.
Yep.
D, you said the cracker of the day.
Have you seen those?
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah, AB. I don't. He doesn't run his own account, but like they'll just post like a random picture of like a white guy and be like cracker of the day.
All right, my fault. Because I was reading. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I read that first line. I was like, wait, what?
Wait, what?
D said the cracker of the day, Ronnie, for liking the Patriots and Boston teams in general. That's crazy.
Oh,
you got slandered for being a fan. He a fan. But we appreciate y'all definitely tuning in. Catch us next week live, same time, same place, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for all of our Mid and West Coast folks. But till then, we're out of here. Oh, and Miles, I know you said something about joining the pod. Just let me know. You're more than welcome. And please don't crash. But till then, we out of here.